Welcome back to some more Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Last episode, we've been doing some quests up in here, up in this Larua's Fall. We've got a Stargazer here to speak with. Regnard here to speak with. Has your road of adventures brought you back to me? Here's the sword you asked me to bring you. Regnard doesn't even look at the sword. He stares off to the distance. It's just a thing. Another toy. Swords will never see battle. They're as useless as I am. You know what? I don't really care about the sword. Or about the history of Sarkoris. It's gone. Razed to the ground. Dead chieftains have risen up against their own people. The Stargazers once advised them are now holed up in the caves like rats, afraid to set foot outside. I want to fight. No one's ever taught me. But I'm a Kelid, and every Kelid is a warrior. Guards refused to let me outside. I'd hoped that I could go out with you and fight the enemy. But after watching you in battle, I realized I wouldn't stand a chance. I'm not a real warrior. Like I'll be slaving over constellation charts forever. Thank you for talking me out of fighting. The walking undead would tear me apart in no time. You could ask Kate here to let you join the guard. You don't think I've asked. I'm under strict orders not to put myself in danger. Alejandro says I'm one of the most gifted stargazers and my talent is needed here. And Kate here. He always says I'm too young. Too young! That's just it. The curse of this place. We don't get old. We don't get sick. We don't change. I'm the same. Always the same conversations and jokes. The same arguments, the same food, the same schedule. Those who arrived here when they were old are still old. Those who came here when they were young are still young. Guard can't become a stargazer even if he studies hard and shows tremendous talent. Likewise, a stargazer can't become a guard, no matter how much he wants to wield a weapon. Everything must remain as it was the first day of our imprisonment. That is the way things are. Everything is always the same. Our bodies are healthy, but our souls are dying. Soul is dying. Training at night is the only thing that keeps me going. I'm trying to master the techniques used by the guards when they fight, but I'm not very good. Not that anything will come of it, of course. It's all useless. Nothing ever changes in this damn place. I will speak to Kate here. I don't think he'll be indifferent to your suffering. There's no point. Kate here is just like the rest of us. He doesn't change. Why do you have so many weapons? I collect ancient Sarkorian artifacts and study their history. We all find a way to escape the monotony of life in this temple. If I didn't, I think we'd lose our minds. Anyway, this is what I do. Thanks to Cabreri's cultists, there's plenty of material for me to study, though it's somewhat lacking variety. Tell me about the atrocities committed by the Cabreri cultists. You must have seen them. The demons realized that the inhabitants of Iz were fleeing down the river. The cultists of Cabreri, Lord of Ghouls, disturbed the slumber of the noble chieftains who sent their chieftains sailed on ornate barges to Pelura's temple, and then were sent on to the waterfall. The waterfall's all dried up now, of course, but at the time it was part of the ritual ceremony. I don't care anymore. Okay.
We march ahead.
So this is a little awkward. Tablecloth needs mending. Oh, it's you again. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Do I lie to him? Oh, this sucks. I shouldn't lie to him. I found Renhild's doll. Your family tried to make it to Pelura's temple, but... For a while, Olden is silent. He stares down at his hands. But why? Why did they come here? They were so close, and we were hiding behind the walls the whole time, not even daring to breathe. Didn't help them. Well, that settles it. If I had been where I was supposed to be, with my family, I would be lying in the grave now. I should not be alive. No, Olden. You survived for a reason. Need to live. Your knowledge of the stars will help us close the wound. Your family will be avenged. So will Sarkoris. But only if we stay alive. Only if we fight. Don't leave us, Odin. Keep on fighting. Sudden resolve fills Odin's eyes. He squares his shoulders. You're right. Not us, then who? Who will show these monsters they can't get away with attacking our families? Children. I will do everything in my power as a stargazer to help you. First, I'll get a bottle of wine I've been hiding away for a special occasion, and call everyone together to mark a day of remembrance. We've gazed at the stars for so long, afraid to look back at those we've left behind. Started to forget why we are fighting. I've made a decision. On the day of remembrance, we will drink, reminisce about all we've been through. Cry, we'll laugh, because after everything, we're still alive, right? Yes, we're alive and we fight. Thank you, Commander. Make sure you don't forget the people you're fighting for. Okay. Woo! I'm very glad we were able to resolve that
Our path
relatively
leads on.
well. So that's save worthy. That's save worthy. Is it worth talking to her about anything? No. So let me see what we've got going on here. I don't think we have all the daggers. Means we missed some. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's 4, 8, 16, 17, 18, 19. She said there was 21.
Godspeed.
Let's run in here real quick and try talking to her, and she'll tell me how many I have left, probably. Oh no, I just have to have all the daggers on me, probably. Alright, so we gotta go back out, and we'll probably look up this puzzle. Let's also talk to K-Tier about some of the stuff. K-Tier's gaze is clear and direct as he greets you. Someone helped me find your grave. Why do you have a grave? Why do you visit that place? I see there's nothing that doesn't interest you, Knight Commander. That grave, the existence of the Temple Enclave and the work we're doing had to remain secret. By secret, I mean secret. We couldn't even let our family know we were safe. That is why Imris would try to find me. But I was sure my Imris would try to find me. Two of us were newlyweds. We barely said our vows before the wound opened. We knew we would be stuck here for a long time, maybe even for life. I wanted to fill my duty and protect the temple, but I also wanted my wife to survive. To do that, we would have to move on. So I built a fake grave for myself in the place I knew she would look. I know that everything happened the way I planned. She found the grave and saw for herself I had perished. She thought my comrades had buried me and she mourned my death, but she found the strength to go to Bendev. Don't know what happened to her after that, but I hope she found happiness. Been a lifetime since then. As for why I still go there, where Imris and I got married. I have never felt more joy than I did. That place. But it is also the place where I felt the most misery. The place where I carved my name on a tombstone and said goodbye to the past. So I go there to remember. That is all. I want to discuss Regnard the Stargazer. Whenever I hear the name Regnard, I expect another tearful plea to let him enlist. Is that why you're here? Why don't you give him a chance? Because I was young once. I lived in dreams. Also because a talented stargazer is more useful to us than a fighter. After all, we are here at the Pluro's Fall to gain knowledge of the stars. That is the primary goal of our work. Ragnar is suffering. He has the soul of a warrior, and he will waste away if he cannot follow the path his heart desires. He hesitates. Though he tries to remain stern, you get the feeling it is mostly for show. I agree. Give the boy a chance. He may join us as a new recruit and begin his training. Alejandra will probably not be happy that I've allowed one of her stargazers to be distracted from stargazing. But she's too soft on the side. It's settled. Ragnar is suffering. He has the soul of a warrior, and he will waste away if he cannot follow the path his heart desires. It's settled then. I won't let Regnard leave these walls until he proves himself ready. Call of one's heart is a serious matter, but such calls often fade after daily drills and a few painful blisters. Nice. I think we've, like, successfully resolved everything in a quote-unquote happy manner so far. I mean, I feel like I've gotten maybe the best or better outcome available for most of these. I spoke with K-Tier. K-Tier? K-Tar? I'm going to keep saying K-Tier because it's easier. He is ready to take you on as a new recruit. Really? How did you convince him? Wait, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Alright, I have to focus. I can't let you and K-Tier down. I will start training immediately. Thank you. You've given me a second chance at life and I will never forget it. Yeah. So we need to tell him about the tombstone. I have discovered K-Tier's secret. He follows the rules just like everyone else, and severed all ties with his family. He did everything he could to make Emerus think he was dead. Even went so far as to dig his own grave by the stone tree. Teriel stares at you in stunned silence. Finally, he manages to speak. Oh, K-Tier. Always with such wild ideas. When he was young, he could never do anything by halves. I probably judge others by what is in my own heart. I could send a message to my family. I could see them again. I wouldn't give a damn about the temple's rules. I begged K-Tier to let me go outside with him, so I could see my wife and children at least secretly. I begged him. I was so angry. I reminded him if I hadn't introduced him to Emerus at the Midsummer's Festival, he wouldn't have even been married. I was selfish. Pain of thinking I would never see my family again nearly drove me out of my mind. And all the while I was tormented by my best friend, trying to make him feel guilty over depriving me of happiness. When I found out he'd been going to the stone tree, I immediately imagined him going to see Emerus, where I dreamed of seeing my own wife. I've hated him for 70 years. The whole time I pretended he didn't exist. Lost my family, and then I lost my friend. Doomed myself to bitter loneliness. K-Tier, I must go to him immediately and ask for his forgiveness. Thank you, Commander. You have given my friend back to me. Okay. Nice. That's another relatively good outcome. Now we just need to go find the rest of the ceremonial daggers. If I cannot find them on my own, I will look up a guide, because that's the kind of person I am. I'm pretty sure I've cleared all the undead out of here, so I'm not gonna, like, save or anything. I should probably, lay some hands on her, though. Hey, yo. Get touched. Please. One more. There we go. Oh man, my kitty cat's been so cute today. He's just been napping in my lap. What a good little guy.
Press on.
Okay, so we got to keep our eyes out for
We march ahead.
failed perception checks, I guess. Because, I mean, I don't know. They could be anywhere.
I will help where I can.
I don't see any failed perception checks. I already checked these corners.
I will guide us.
Oh,
I sense something.
there we go. That's another one. Oh, please.
Awaits us.
I hate this. That, like, if you just happen to not get the perception check you need, what, you're just boned? You're just shit out of luck if you don't find them. So let me double check the quest again. I think it's 21, right? 21 ceremonial daggers. That should be number 20. 16, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, so I'm missing one. I'm about to like haste just so I can walk faster.
Leads on.
Like right here, maybe?
We will win this war.
I will guide us.
Maybe I missed it up top.
Godspeed.
Maybe. Ow.
Rely on me.
Let us press on.
No? Alright, so I think we're gonna have to
March ahead.
use the good old Googles. So we do Wrath of the Righteous, 121 ceremonial daggers. Got some pictures, maybe? Oh god, hang on. They're all
Our
named.
path leads on.
Elber J, Master of Is. Abj, Sweet Voiced. AFJ, Bloody Spear. Agna the Spintress. Riglu the Saint. Someone the Sky Reader. Someone Storm Raven. One-eyed. Hang on. So Storm Raven, one-eyed. Yeah, that's number 8. We have Warmaster. It's number 9. Yep. The She-Wolf. Okay, now we're missing Gaunt to the Wild Boar. Oh my god, I hate this game. It's
I will guide us.
in the crops apparently.
Godspeed.
It's in the mushrooms. Alright. We did it. That would have been such a... Like, I never would have thought to check there. Because I thought I already walked through the mushrooms. I guess I didn't walk close enough to that exact spot. Oh, I'm glad I went back to double check. Hang on. I'm not gonna lie. Spoilers. I feel like something happens when I hand stuff over to her. So we're going to, we're gonna rest. We need to rest for at least one full day. And then we don't need fish on a stick. Thing. Put us on saving throws. Great hit points. Movement speed bonus. Just take the hardy meal, honestly. +1 on skill checks? Sure. I don't even feel like making a scroll. It's fine. We don't need it right now. Okay, cool. So all... Wait, these are still here? Oh, those are permanent. Wait, what happened? I don't remember getting permanent negative levels. That's awkward. Okay, so we need to take care of those. I have... Lesser... No, we need greater... Or just restoration. Okay. Cast that on me, smiley face. And I'll probably have to use a scroll as well. How many negative levels do I have? Sir. Please. Sir. Thank you. Okay. I should have some scrolls. Restoration. This is why I bought a bunch of these scrolls at one point in the game. Turns out they're pretty important. I mean, I could rest again, but that's not worth it. Alright, and then auto-cast my buffs. That lasts 24 hours. Alright. Where am I?
March ahead.
Why did it move me over here? I guess that's where you rest when you rest in here. Okay. So I feel like I'm sorry if I'm like breaking something by doing this. Oh wait. I just realized.
My will is resolute.
I don't have protection for communal in my spell list for normal. I know I do. I have fire. Okay. So I should have, yeah, protection from fire plus resistance to all the others. Okay, cool. Quick save. And then you. The corrupted chieftains have found peace. Here are their daggers. Priestess accepts the weapons with all. Thank you. Now that their bodies have been spared from the curse of undeath, we can pray their well-being of their souls. I prepared a ceremony to honor their chieftains. We will fulfill the request made by you in the hand of the inheritor, of course. Now, please accept this gift. Got 23,000 experience and a holy dagger plus 3. I don't know why I thought there was like some sort of big battle or something. So cool. I did all the things, and it's time to return to Eliandra. Okay, so let me just real quick. What are these? Does touching them do something? Ow, don't bite me, Jiku. Get out of here. Get lost. You're a loser. He was being so comfy until now. I can't help it. I must touch. Okay, it's a puzzle. Oh! You know what time it is. Time to cheat. What is this? Pelura's Fall. Okay. Wrath of the Righteous. Pelura's... Oh. Pelura's Fall. Alright, puzzle. In order to reach this location, cool puzzle solution. This fall puzzle can be solved by pressing buttons in the following order. Alright. I'm sorry if you wanted to, like... I honestly have no idea how you would have found this. Maybe it was those, the books in there? Let's see. The secret chamber is opened by solving the puzzle. I don't know how you learned the puzzle, honestly. And you know what? I don't know if I care. So let's just go ahead. So number 1 is the newlyweds. Then the daughter. Then the rider. Then the patriarch. Then the pack. And then the follower. So yeah, I don't know how you would have learned that. Like I said, maybe it was the books that I found over here that were secret or perception based. They were hidden. This book, Stargazer's Age Journal. From this day forward, I, Berig, will be keeping this journal. Yeah, I don't care anymore. Lol. Ooh, oh my god. This is kind of nutty, right? Pick the lock.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Wand of Heal. Wait, isn't that insane? One of good hope. Moderate wounds. Ask. I'm the summit. Ring. New guiding star. +1/+4 bonus to initiative roll. Where lands a hit damaged enemy? It grants all companions +3 damage rolls for 1 round. Oh my god. Alright, one more loot. Oh wow, all the scrolls and a tome of clear thought. The heavy book contains instructions on improving memory and logic, but entwined within power of magic connect. If anyone reads this book, she permanently gains +2 inherent bonus to her intelligence score. Oh my god. Okay, hang on. I actually don't want to use that book yet, because I plan on changing her. I don't know if I found this last time I played the game. So we're going to hold on. We're going to wait up on that book. +4 bonus to initiative rolls. Where it lands a hit against an undamaged enemy, it grants all companions. Do I just give that to myself? Ring of Protection is deflection bonus, which is not stacking with what? Shield of Faith? Yeah, so it doesn't stack with Shield of Faith. But I'm not necessarily always going to have Shield of Faith on me. Maybe I just give it to my archer, right? They're pretty likely to land the first hit against enemies. Yeah. I mean... yeah. I feel like she's the most likely to land first hits. Amulet of Natural Armor +3. I already have one of those. You have half the pair, which is really good. You. Followed by you. Excuse me. I got like some hiccups a little bit.
Let us press on.
Okay. I'm pretty sure we've done everything in this area. Saving it up. It's time to talk to Eliandra. How can I help you, my radiant friend? I've spoken with the inhabitants of the temple and fulfilled all their requests. It's time to begin the ritual. Well then, let's go to the temple. May the power of Pelura help us find what we have. So I showed them the sword, and they're doing some sort of ritual. Eliandra massages her temple as she emerges from the shrine. It worked. Everything was so strange. I saw a place in the road that leads to it. The south of here, within the boundary of the world rune. But I don't see Targona. Something separates us from her. She's not on a different plane, yet she's not fully in this plane either. However, there's one thing I can say with certainty. The creator of the sword is not dead. Her heart still beats. Praise heaven! Thank you, righteous Eliandra, and you, champion. It is possible that I could be reunited with my dear sister and companion. Is it possible that I could be reunited with my dear sister and companion? This day is joyful indeed. I'm afraid this day is not as joyful as you may think, Angel. My scouts have just returned. There's an unknown detachment moving in this direction. They look like cultists and they're coming straight towards us. Like they know we're here. Not sure what's going on, but we have to stop them. Would someone have discovered the secrets of Pelura's fall? My heart is filled with worry for the temple and its brave inhabitants. Champion, we must go and help Katir. Yes, please go with them. You're the Knight Commander of the Crusade, and Katir is our faithful ranger and protector. Surely together you can hold off the cultist. The Herald of Iomade Lightbringer should remain here. We cannot risk him being seen outside the temple. I'll go gather the soldiers, and then follow the commander in K tier. You think this is related to our arrival? They have followed us here. Cannot say for sure. We should expect the worst. We have been followed, but that doesn't mean they've discovered our secret. And even if they have, we might be able to stop them before they can send back a report of our location. That's why we must take action and quickly. All right, let's hurry.
We march ahead.
Oh, I think we just have to go outside. Hunters found the trail of Angel Tagore at the South Polaris Fall. Commander should hurry there. That's also where the people are coming from, right? South. That's not south. But I guess we go outside in the south. So I have my buffs cast. Let's go ahead and do these. Ones that last minutes.
Together we stand.
Oh, yes, what?
No. This one. Do something like this. There we go. Are there any others that last like a few minutes? I don't think so. Alright. Oh, you should get on your horse.
Reason to pause.
That's one thing you should do. Pony up. Hello? There we are.
No time for debate.
Okay, it throws you right into combat. Saren Ray, have mercy on us. We may have failed you, but we ask you to save us. Saren Ray. These really cultists? Damn it, I don't want to watch the undead kill innocent people. They said Saren Ray, so they should not be cultists, right? Oh, they're getting wrecked. Oh. Okay. Where's my initiative? What did you roll for initiative? Aren't you supposed to have like huge bonuses? I mean, I guess you just roll bad, you know? It happens. Well, we can reach you, so let's go for the one we can reach.
Mine.
Alright, 5-foot steppies. And then she's gonna go to town on the lowest HP enemy, I guess. To try and cause the explosions.
I will resist.
There we go. Probably should have hasted up earlier, but it's fine. We should just go ahead and cast Protection from Evil. And that's good enough. You were just gonna throw one of... yeah, let's quicken haste. Oh, that didn't reach him. Yikes, I made a mistake. It's fine. And then you're gonna throw this into the... somewhere into the fray. There you go. Oh, you've... Oof. These guys are not doing so great. Look, I'm doing my best, guys. What do you want? Try and kill this guy off before he gets a turn, maybe?
We shall overcome.
Okay, there we go. One down. You
The inheritor, guide my blade.
did big damage. I mean, they're doing 0 damage to the enemies. Oh, man. Well, thankfully, this guy is invulnerable. Otherwise, they would be so worked. Oh, you rolled 2 natural ones in a row? That's kind of cringe. Stepping forward. Let's go after this guy, actually.
Prepare yourself.
Oh, he's so low. It should be fine. Magic missile. Magic missile, magic missile. Exhausted by their battle with the undead, the alleged cultist sits in wary silence. Only one of them dares to speak up. He seems to be the de facto leader of the group. Well, there's only like 3 of them left. Mercy. We ask for mercy. His shoulders droop slightly, though he tries to appear confident. In that moment, you suddenly realize you've seen him before. The vision of the caves of Canabras, you saw how Angel Lariel and his ally were betrayed by their comrades. He was in the vision you had when you were in the caves near Canabras. His tall half-elf was among those who betrayed Lariel and offered prayers to the monster that killed him. These past years have aged him, and he is no longer young. Yet despite his gray hair and worn features, his manner and bearing have not changed. You looked at the fallen angel in your vision with the same mixture of boldness and uncertainty you see before you now. Who are you? State your names. I recognize him. Is the one who begs for mercy was among the traitors who lured the angel Lariel into a trap. The leader of cultists turns pale at the sound of Lariel's name. Lips tremble, but he seems to have lost his ability to speak. What? Traitors and demon worshippers here? We shouldn't have helped them. We must finish what the undead started. Hey dear, stop. We can't kill those who beg humbly for mercy, or we would be no better than the demons. When I look into their souls, I see grief, fear, and repentance, not evil. We must take them to the temple and heal them, then ask questions. Damn it, priestess, are you out of your mind? Just revealed our secret to total strangers. Yellis, forgive me. You, Katir, as well. You are a great warrior, the best we have, but I cannot take your side in this. If I went along with you, I would be ashamed to see my own reflection in the holy waters of Pelura. I'm the high priestess of Pelura's fall. Guards, I order you to take these people to the temple. And on the subject of secrets, Commander, you should talk to the prisoner yourself. I believe you, too, will see the truth of his heart, and the absence of evil in his soul. Well, I guess. How heavy am I right now? Not very heavy. Let's just take it all.
I agree.
Oh. Full party, please. Wait, we left some things behind. Did we? Oh? Game bug? Alright, well, I don't see anything, so we're just gonna leave. I'm holding tab. But there ain't nothing there. Oh, come on, you guys. Today, please.
Godspeed.
So where is this guy being held? Come along now. God, the horse is so much faster than everyone else. While they're arguing, we should talk to the prisoner. Okay, where's the prisoner?
Let us press on.
Hello? Any prisoners prisonering? Oh, here we are. Cultist looks up at you, his face worn and haggard. Pelura, how strange. Didn't think it had survived. Tell me who you are and what part you played in the death of the angel Lariel. My name is... Actually, it doesn't matter. I don't want to reveal my name, the name of my clan, and bring shame upon it. My own name means nothing. I am a Sarkorian by birth. I came to Mendev with refugees when I was a child. I grew up in an orphanage at Iomede's temple. When I was old enough, I joined the Crusaders then. I was a good scout. Inquisitive, daring, not afraid to go into the most dangerous places. At least, that's what my commanding officers thought. In truth, I've just always been drawn to the forbidden and dangerous. When an angel came to my commanding officer and asked for a few people to accompany him on a dangerous mission, they chose me. The angel wanted to find the outcasts, those first crusaders who either succumbed to demonic corruption or were accidentally infected. These outcasts then gave birth to mutated children. According to the rumors, they sought refuge in the caves beneath Canopus, away from the judging eyes in pyres. I was sent there to look for any traces of their presence, and those caves are deadly. An immense labyrinth of passages running deeper and deeper all the way to the Darklands. After hearing the angel's plan to descend into that place, someone decided to make it his grave. I probably have no right to ask for forgiveness for what I've done, but I was very young. I never liked being a crusader. Rising early in the morning, training, marching in formation. I've been forced to do that my whole life. The orphanage where I grew up, all the children were made to march like little soldiers as soon as they could walk. But he promised something different, something new. He said we shouldn't be afraid of demons. Sure, narrow-minded prigs claimed that demons were murderers and destroyers, but that wasn't true. Demons were actually strong and free. They were ready to share their power and freedom with any who joined them. And I believed him. I often thought about how Aurilu Vorlash, an ordinary Sarkorian just like me, ascended to incredible heights after she chose to serve Discari. If it worked for her, I thought, why not me? So I hoped to betray the angel. I lied to him. Told him I'd found the outcasts he was looking for and lured him into a trap. Do you feel remorse for your actions? Yes and no. There was a fine line between remorse and disillusionment. He gave me power just as he promised. I spent years in the cult of Discari enjoying that power, basking in the adoration of the weak. Yet, well, I saw so many crusaders who fought with honor until the very end. When I looked into their eyes, I remembered the proud, noble spirit of the angel that I had betrayed. I missed the camaraderie, the sincerity. 70 years is a long time, even for a half-elf. I see many things differently now than I did when I was young. Who is this he you keep talking about? The shudders slightly and whispers. It's the Echo. The Echo of Discari. He is an avatar of the great demon lord, his archpriest. He is the one that led the fight against the god Aerodin, but was defeated. He has never forgotten or forgiven those responsible for his humiliation. And he knows you are here. He was the one who got you. He brought us the wasteland and told us to move forward in search of the unknown. I know that the Herald of the Lightbringer is here with you somewhere. Warn him. Warn him that the Echo knows he is here. That is all I can. I thought they were not cultists, because didn't they like pray to Sarenrae when they were in trouble? But I guess they're just, not super firm in their cultist beliefs. Otherwise, they'd be praying to like Discari or something. Anyway. Hear the distant sound of conversation. Eliandra and Katir appear to be having some intense discussion. Their voices are not raised, but you can feel the tension between them, like a gathering storm that could break it. I have already apologized for using my power as the High Priestess to pressure you, but I had to intervene. It would have brought harm to those poor, miserable people. I can read the souls of others, and when I looked at them, I saw no evil, only fear and grief. Enough, Priestess. I don't mind you giving me a tongue lash. You can scold me as much as you want. I won't be offended. Do not expect me to forget about my duty. I am responsible for the safety of this temple. That safety is threatened by those cultists. We need to interrogate them and, if necessary, torture them until they reveal the truth of how they came to be here. Was it by chance or by choice? Even if the former, letting them go is out of the question. They may not have any evil intentions. They cannot be trusted. If they prove their innocence, they will remain here as prisoners. My righteous friends, your words are an endless circle. You've gone round and round, but you are no closer to making a decision. I have learned some important information. The leader of the cultists served the echo of Discari, and that monster knows the hand of the inheritor is here at the temple. Lost echo of Discari. The angel's voice sounds strangely subdued, and his voice is grim. This is an enemy I know. The echo is a terrible monster and a formidable foe. You are his equal. He is an avatar of Discari, alike in form, but possessing an independent consciousness and unrelenting malice. He is responsible for Lario's death. Don't bother with a reply. I already know the answer. See, Eliandra, we've let a serpent inside our house, a servant of a demonic beast. Let me interrogate him along with the others. They've showed up outside our walls at the exact same time as the Herald of the Night Commander. I do not believe they're here by accident. Enough, Katir. I forbid you from conducting an interrogation. Not just for the sake of those poor people, but for your sake as well. Your soul is pure, devoted to duty. Every time you justify bad behavior for a good cause, you take a step towards evil. Priestesses and sermons and priestesses. As we seem to be paying compliments now, I'll give you some of my own. I know you're practically a saint, Eliandra. We all believe in the importance of this mission, but it is not the will of Pelora that keeps us here, it is you. Your leadership inspires us. Sometimes holiness is not enough. Sometimes someone just has to get their hands dirty and do what needs to be done. I'm actually not sure. I do think they should remain prisoner here and not be allowed to leave under any circumstances. But they've already, willingly given us information. Do we really need to torture them? They chose their fate. Interrogations and torture in the Holy Shrine of Pelora? Cannot bear it. Actually, I don't know how I feel about that. Discord among allies. Such a thing wears heavily on me. No, I kind of regret that choice, to be honest. What's going on here? Somebody help. It's the cultist, the one who didn't want to give his name. He started shaking and whispering something, and then this haze surrounded him. All the guards around him lost consciousness. Got up and started walking around the temple entrance like he was leaving. We don't know what to do. We need to go there at once. Make haste. We should have allowed them in the temple. Let's go. Hurry.
Godspeed.
Run. So I assume they're going to the front? We need to wait for our party to catch up.
Let us press on.
Oh, what happened, bro? He's coming. He's close. Okay, so do I have any more short-term buffs that I want to click up? Actually, my Divine Weapon Bond's still going for 8 minutes, so I guess not that long had passed. This cultist has summoned someone here. We must be prepared to fight. Whoever responded to his call. Spare my complaints. They didn't do anything. They believed they were working for the shelter in Dresden. Oh, spare my companions. I deceived them too, and now I will die. Become a worm of the abyss. I deserve nothing more. You recognize the monster that towers over the cultist's blood-soaked body. You've seen this beast before. It appeared in a vision you had of the death of Lario. When you were in the caves beneath Canabras, the monster looks like Discari, a hideous cross between a human and a locust. I don't see very much human in him. It sways on thin legs as its head turns from side to side. However, it does not seem to be frightened or aggressive. On the contrary, it seems strangely calm. as if completely unaffected by its current surroundings.
In anticipation of your questions, I will provide you with some answers. Yes, you have fallen into my trap. Even you fell for it, hand of the upstart. It has been many years since I caught your angel in the caves beneath Canabras and allowed him to leave his flaming sword in the stone. He promised that sooner or later, someone would remove it, and I decided to believe him. I kept a watch on the sword. I have watched and waited all these years, waited for the promise to come true, for the sword's new owner to bring me to you, to take me to the secret temple. You protected it well. In fact, the temple is still hidden from my sight, but I do not need to see the temple in order to destroy it. I simply need to know where it is.
Peter pales slightly. His body tenses, ready to spring into action. The Echo of Discari, I assume.
Knight Commander. That is how one ought to address you, yes. I've been watching you for a long time, and I already know how, when, and where I'm going to kill you. Mortal children like to tear the wings off of flies and butterflies, and I in turn like to have my fun with the inheritor's pets.
Silence, Echo! You fiend! Do you think I do not see your secret desire? Eredin overthrew you. He brought his hand down upon you and crushed you like a gnat. Since that day, you have nursed your resentment and jealousy, letting them fester within you. You are too much of a coward for honest combat. You prefer to ambush your prey, striking from the shadows. I will put an end to this. I will put an end to you. And you will take the secret of Pelura's fall with you to your grave.
There is so much you do not see, Herald.
Suddenly the Echo stops short. His head twitches from side to side, then falls forward onto his chest. His hands hang down limply like a doll. Time seems to slow as he stands there unmoving. The air grows thick and heavy. Then the Echo raises his head, turning from side to side as if assessing his surroundings. As you look into his blank eyes, you realize it is no longer the Echo who stares back at you, but something entirely different.
Let's see. The stench of the upper plains and the abyss. Colorful flashes. Magic that deflects the gaze and obscures the vision. It must be Pelura, the mistress of bright lights, who has tried to hide her temple in my domain. How could you let such a thing happen, Iomade, the imposter? Don't you feel sorry for your angelic allies? You should have just ordered them to serve their priest up on a platter to me. The end result would be the same.
The Herald's knuckles are white as he grips the hilt of the sword. However, the angel remains silent. I'll be bold. I think I'm going to say number 2. He probably actually doesn't care that much about... it's fine. Let's be bold. Demon Lord, have you recovered from the defeats I dealt you in Canabras and Dresden?
Champion, prepare yourself!
The angel seethes with righteous anger.
So my Echo has found the temple of Pelura. I wouldn't call it an achievement, but it's not bad for a maggot molded from the souls and bodies of mortals. What else? Gold, light, a sweet smell. It all seems suspiciously like heaven. Well then, Iomade the imposter, whom have you sent? Could it be your herald? And your new pet from Canabras? Or have I already killed that one? I lose track of such things. There are so many of them fussing about with their halos and wings, babbling their long, arduous prayers to some self-proclaimed goddess. Will you ever get tired of sending your favorites to the slaughter? Nothing to say, imposter? One day I will knock on the doors of heaven and you will have to answer. So remain silent for now and observe. Today there will be no bloodshed. I will send the echo back to the abyss right now.
Feel the strange oppressive presence suddenly disappear. The echo remains still, frozen as if in a trance.
Quick! Let's kill him before he comes to his senses!
Your main flaw is predictability, pawns of heaven. I already know your next move, your methods, your plans of defense. I know how to catch you off guard, and it's as simple as catching a bird in a cage. I will return to the abyss, as my lord has ordered. But I am not retreating in defeat. I am carrying off my prey. The screams of your zealous guard will haunt your every waking moment, and thoughts of him will taunt you in the silence of the night. He will be my entertainment until you are within my grasp.
No, K-Tier! No! K-Tier! Well, shit. Damn the demons and all their cunning guile. The echo escaped with the prisoner, and I could do nothing to stop it. I was only able to protect you. The echo of the Scar doesn't want to face me in a fair fight, so he attacks my friends and allies. Aether has been taken by the echo of the Scar. He was a wall of protection around Pelura's fall. Now the wall has fallen. I wonder if someone else gets taken if I didn't choose his side. Why is the echo pursuing you, Hand of the Inheritor? My Lady Iomade inherited the throne of heaven from the great Arodin, the same Arodin who overthrew the echo and stopped the Scari's last attempt to break through to Galarian. This is why the echo hates everything and anyone associated with Arodin's legacy. Of course, that legacy includes Iomade. As her herald, I just happened to be first in line. The Scari himself spoke to us. I wouldn't say he spoke to us. He was addressing my celestial Lady Iomade. He must have thought she was watching us. The Demon Lord never wastes his time communicating with mortals, or even celestial. He barely notices us, or at least pretends not to. Why didn't the echo fight? Not easy to explain without delving more deeply into the nature of demons, and more specifically the echo. Demons are created in the abyss and have a single purpose. They are here to destroy, desecrate, and torture. But the Echo of the Scar is not a real demon. His monstrous creator used his own power and the souls of mortal followers to make the Echo into what he is today. He was not born in the abyss, but on Galarian. Dascari wanted to use him to open a way into the world. I have faced this monster before and have defeated him in many battles, but his soul is infinitely vile and filled with pride. Pride that has been wounded. The Echo suffered a terrible defeat at the hands of Arodin. He was exiled to the abyss, vanquished and then disgraced. Then his pride took another blow when a simple human witch, Arilu Vorlash, succeeded where he had failed, and she opened a way for the demonic hordes to enter the mortal world. If you wish to understand the Echo, you must understand that he is wounded and angry, eager to have revenge for all the grievances and defeats. That's why it's not enough for him to simply kill his enemies when he can easily overpower them. He wants those who stand against him to suffer and thrash in helpless rage, just as he did. That is why he chose not to fight, and why he did not bring a horde of demons with him, even though he has them at his command. No, he wants sadness and terror to poison our souls. He wants our hearts to be heavy with grief when we think about the ally he has stolen from him. The Echo wants our minds to be filled with the horrors and tortures of the abyss, so that when we sleep, the screams of pain and prayers for help become the nightmares that wake us from slumber. Aether, my faithful guard, How can I keep myself from thinking about what you will have to go through, imprisoned by that monster? I cannot help you. The care of our community in the temple falls to me alone. Now that the demons know the temple exists, the temple inhabitants must be brought to Dresden. The community wishes me to lead them to a safe place, I will do so. However, I will stay here. Our mission is not yet complete. We've given over 100 years, a whole lifetime for some, to the entrance to heal the world wound. We cannot give up now, and I think the others will make the same decision. Besides, even if the demons know the exact location of the temple, Allura's patronage still shields our sanctuary from their eyes. We will stand our ground. I have faith. What can we do to save the Echo's victim? He was sent to the abyss, the rasping tides, the dominions of his lord. Even if our hearts wish it, we cannot simply rush after him. Incursions into the abyss are 100 times more dangerous than anything you've ever faced before, champion. So dangerous that I would not risk sending you there unless it was absolutely necessary. I will return you to Dresden, and then I will send a message to heaven. If I return to the sources of wisdom, perhaps I will find something that will help. We must not lose hope, no matter how dire things may seem. I'd ask you, mighty champion, to look for Targona the Angel. She is the light that must shine among the ranks of the Crusaders once more. One day, we will finally give the Echo Discard what it deserves. We'll save everyone he has ever threatened, but now it is time for us to return to Dresden, champion, and prepare for war. Okay. Do I get a mythic level, though? I want the mythic level. I didn't. Dang. So, we're gonna save this as, after... So, like, that it? Okay, so we can still travel to Polaris Fall. Okay. Well, that seems to be it.
We march ahead.
Huh. I was kind of hoping I would get more mythic stuff. But I guess not for now. I have spent, I think, a few days away from the castle, so maybe some stuff has happened here. Yep. Oh, hello, Lan. Well, yes, we've got ourselves settled in here, so it's time to go back for the mongrels. If we don't do it, Sol will keep stalling until Iomade herself comes down to drag him out. Why do you want to go back for them? Show them the light of heaven. The shield maze has fallen. The ancient mongrel prophecy has come true. They want to go up to the surface, but they're afraid of taking the first step on their own. I can understand them. My father would have never gone to the surface if my mom hadn't encouraged him. Together, everyone needs support before they take the first important step. Besides, you help the young ones, save them from the eternal curse or whatever the demon Windwalk had tried to cast on them. If they don't follow you, I'm afraid another Savimalek might come along and take advantage of them. Why are you coming with to me with this now? You know, I just had so much on my plate. Things were running, getting put fires in Canabras. We're running gargoyles. Why don't we run to the caves now? I could ask the queen to summon the mongrels to the crusades, so it would be like a free, but asking you is easier. Asking the queen for such a little thing is awkward. Okay. I will accept the mongrels, but they will obey the same rules as all my soldiers. That won't be a problem. Hotheads. But they know that if you want to live, listen to what the adults are telling you. Let's take a look real quick. Yeah. We definitely need to take a look at the Crusader affairs. It's been a while since we've been away. Nice. We've completed the Faultless Daybreak. We have some events. Misunderstanding. A special messenger from Galfrey was delivering a missive to Dresden and ran into a sentry patrol by accident. Alas, the soldier took the messenger for an enemy and attempted to search him, which ran contrary to the messenger's instructions. The sentries were killed and the messenger arrived in Dresden, now awaiting the commander's judgment. Oof. I really don't want to lose any logistics points. I don't need to increase morale either. It's already very high. Messenger did everything by the book. It's fine. We still have high morale. And it'll only go up because all of my banners are... the fate of the Faultless Daybreak. In return to the Faultless Daybreak is signed, promise, blah, 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 blah. It's necessary to decide which item it will be. Scale mails, medium armor, a light shield, or heavy flail. None of those are that good for me, so what's worth the most money? Apparently the heavy flail is worth the most money. Yeah, that's never going to get used. The scale mail might actually get used, so maybe I should do the scale mail. Records of Pelluris Stargazers. The disconnected data of the not help was not studied. Okay. Takes 14 days though. That takes 5 days. Takes 3 days. It'll increase my morale back to full. These are all... What is that called? Diplomacy? That's logistics. Those are leadership. I mean, I'm fine with doing that. More relics. Do the Crest of the Fallen Knight, I guess. And then... I would really like to, do one of these. I think I will probably buy the resource I need. I need 500. But we need 107. Not that expensive. One fort of the outpost level. Wait, by upgrading outpost to bastion, commander will expand territory buildings as well as allow the construction of advanced structures there. One fort of the outpost level with at least 3 out of the 4 construction slots filled. Okay, so I need 3 out of 4 construction slots filled. It's going to take 7 days, which means... So I need to go check... I want to be able to teleport around. So I feel like being able to teleport... like down here would be pretty good. I have a few quests to do. So we need to build here. Which means we're going to have to buy more points. I feel like archery range for 72. We want the inn for 180 and supply center for 45. So 45, 180, 72. Hang on. 45 plus 180 plus 72. 290, so just 300 points. It's worth it. Wait, why did I need the inn? Oh, it does increase finance points by 200. Wait. An inn increases finance points income by 200 if there's no buildings that provide recruitment growth in the fort. Oh. I didn't realize that was a limit. Like if there's no barracks or anything in it. We definitely want the supply center. I don't know if I want the inn then, huh? Archery range. We don't need a watchtower. Don't really need a hospital that badly, although it's not bad. Citadel? No. What do you want, cat? What do you want? You're so fluffy. None of these are like crazy good. Maybe we just throw a barracks down right here. I guess the barracks right here, huh? And then I could build a buff thing there later. Yeah, sure. Okay, well, I didn't need to get that many research. Okay, cool. So this is the one I'm going to promote in 7 days. Alright, and that should be all the decrees I can do for now. And then we need to do some campaigning, shall we? Where's that? Oh, it's Pelura's fault. Okay. How do I get to those? Oh, I was probably on the path to them already. Okay. Let's get them. Kick them in the ass. There's a bit of scary stuff going on here. I think we just kill them before they get a turn. You can go anywhere on the map? Yikes. What if you disappeared? Probably didn't need to do that, but it's fine. Nope, they're dead. Hi. You're dead. Alright. I mean, to be fair, I have a lot of energy and it regains, so it's like not that big of a deal. This wizard guy is pretty good. The enemy that the Crusaders ran into is not an ordinary horde of howling cultists and lesser demons, but a unit of deadly monsters skilled in battle. In the bitter combat that followed, the Crusaders discovered how dangerous an enemy can be. Now hold up in the soldiers' tents at nights, they only talk one thing. What new tricks deploy under... Okay. Cool, I guess? If. Okay. We have a lot of combat to do here. You guys are all troops that I want to meet up with them. Let's go here. Like this is the only path. This is probably faster. Okay, you're out of movement. Cool. Are you strong enough to do anything? Unlikely, right? Unlikely. Yeah, I think you're just chilling. I do like the mage. The mage has been popping off, so let's don't fix what isn't broken, right? Oh, we're well past our episode time. Whoopsies. Let's wrap it up. All right. Thank you so much for watching. We're making some progress here. We completed most of this mythic quest here. We just have to go to the mysterious place, wherever that is. Location to the south of Plura's Falls. Wait, is that marked on my map? Well, I'm going to have to leave in order to figure it out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. We have so many more quests to do, and we'll be heading out to do those next episode. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh, it's so close to leveling up. Oh, goodness. Bye-bye.